I'm going to do a tutorial today about my everyday makeup. Super easy. I'm a mom, I don't have a whole lot of time in the morning to put on a lot of makeup and make myself look pretty, so I'm going to demonstrate for everybody just so everybody knows exactly how to be pretty in like, I don't know, less than 20 minutes. I don't even think it's that much, but I'll show you right now. First, you remove your glasses if you're wearing any. Now I can't see, but I will do my best. And you pull up your hair. And then, this is my lovely makeup bag. Right. Oh no, I'm not prepared. Pull up the old pantaloons. This is CoverGirl Nature Looks. Because I want to be just like Taylor Swift. I'm not using a whole lot. This takes me a lot less time in the morning because I'm not talking. And I put some here and I put some there. And I tend to stay relatively blemish free, but I do have some scars. Right here I had a stupid piercing that got really badly infected and I looked like a Simpsons character. It was really lovely. I'm gonna put some there. And then put some here. And then under my lips, sometimes it gets oddly colored, so I have some discoloration there. Put some there. Anywhere else? Maybe a dab more under the eyes. Because also being a mother and a rather crafty person who tends to stay up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning making things, I tend to get dark circles, so it's the only time I have to myself. Oh, and then I take, I use this every day, Revlon Color Stay Aqua. It's really neat. It's mineral makeup, which is, as we all know, good for your skin. And it's really neat because it's, see it says Color Stay Aqua. That's because when you put it on, even though it's powder, it feels wet. So, I don't know, it's nice. I like it. And so on my makeup that's not blended, I go ahead and I just put this over it. I blend it with this. And then I do this. Also, I use this because before I had my baby, I had some money. And now I don't. So I was using Bare Minerals. And after about a year, I ran out because this mineral stuff really lasts a long time. Like I've had this one probably 6 months, and as you can see, there's still a lot left because you need very little. I suppose if you need more coverage, you need more, but I do not. So, not to brag or anything, but I will show you also my beauty routine for when the makeup comes off in another video that I will also make here in a second because I don't have any pretty things to do and I decided I wanted to make some videos. So I just make sure everything looks even and there's no spotty spots. Okay, so now we've got our clean canvas. Well, I guess technically it's not clean, but it is a smooth canvas. And then I take my, oh, my powder puff is dirty, hold on. Anyway, my powder puff, which is dirty, needs to be washed. Just also, you forgot to keep your tools clean or else you get breakouts. And this is Old Natural Bronzer Rimmel London, which I think, I'm not sure if that says mineral or not. Yes, with minerals. And Sundance. Because I like to be different. I'll put it here. Anywhere the sun would naturally go, I suppose, is your goal. Just a little. And then into the hairline. Okay, and now we've got that. And then I've got my lovely shimmer strips, which is also ancient. Custom blush and highlighter in Rosy Glow. And it actually makes really good eyeshadow too, especially this bottom one. It's kind of a purpley color. And I love it. And I take my same little puff because I don't like to spend a whole lot of money on brushes and puffs. Put it right there. And the blend. So now, you've got your layers. I put a little bit right there. So dainty. Oops. Then I'm going to put that in the sink because that's going to be washed. And then I have Bedhead Foreplay. Which is no longer 4, it's just 1, and it's busted up, but that's not the point. I don't know what color it is, which is pretty awful, but the color of this one, in fact the color of all makeup is completely subject to change based on your color of your skin, of course, and I have kind of an olive color. But this makeup that I'm using is for my eyebrows, and you gotta base that basically off your hair color, I suppose. I like to have nice, dark, thick eyebrows. And maybe for someone who's not experienced in this may take a minute, but I have been drawing my eyebrows in and on since I was 16, so I digress. And this is actually the only real brush, I suppose, that I use. It's a brow and a smudge brush. That's a brow brush. And it's so wonderful. And it's ancient also. Everything I have is old. And then you just follow the natural shape of your eyebrows, filling and darkening. Anyway, I suppose this is the end of the no, it's not the end of the tutorial, is it? No, it's not. And then my hair is kind of just long, and I recently put on these ombre highlights because they're so fashionable right now. And I had just like this long shaggy hair, and I wanted to do something to it, but I didn't want to cut it off because I've been growing it out for like 2 years. So that's that. That's what I have to say about that. Let me put up my makeup real quick. Hold on. Back into my super fancy designer makeup bag. Okay. Noises. And then I take my Andis ceramic multi-heat straightening iron, and it's so top of the line, and it's so brand new, and it's so expensive. I don't even know how much it cost, and I've had it for at least 6 years. Anyway, this is what I do with it. I just get the frizzes out, straighten out my baby bangs, because I don't know where my baby bangs come from, but I had a baby, got baby bangs. I suppose it's because after you have a baby, all your hair falls out, and then it's gotta grow back, I guess. I don't like to do a lot of heat because it damages your hair, and Lord knows I don't need a whole lot of damage. In fact, nobody needs any damage. Okay. Now for the creme de la creme. Look, I'm Clark Kent. Hold on. That was not the creme de la creme. Excuse me. And now I'm beautiful. This and this I both made. This came from the thrift store. Look, it says Workhorse. Isn't that cool? And I just cut these out because I like this website called nastygal.com, and it's not what you think it is. It's a clothing store, and they're really cool clothes, and they're things like this. Lots of cutout things and spikes and studs and some kind of boho looking stuff too. And that's kind of my style. I kind of like to mix like this punk rocky look with like kind of a hippie kind of thing going on, slash like tribal, and I like Mexican things, and I'm kind of eclectic, I guess you would say. But it's out of my price range, and it may not be out of everybody's price range. And if it's not, I would suggest that you go there and buy all other stuff because it's all super cool. But I made this for a lot less than I could have bought it for. Check it out. And then I made this also, which, if you know how to roll ribbon roses, is super cheap also, with a headband and a hot glue gun and some ribbon. You can make it yourself, or you can buy it from me on Etsy because I make them and sell them. Also, that's it. That's my look. That's what you get. Hope you like it. Okay, so I just watched my video and love you, camera. You're the best camera in the world, but for some reason it decided not to record a large chunk of what I did. So now I have to go back and explain how to apply eye mascara. Now, I'm sure you don't even need me to tell you. Basically, I finished off my look with a little of this CoverGirl orange tube stuff. Doot, doot, doot. And I put it on like this. The old wiggle and swoop, wiggle and swoop, wiggle and swoop, wiggle and swoop. And I like to put on a few layers because when you don't wear much makeup, you've got to have at least one thing, I suppose. So, and then I just do a little bit of bottom lashes, and I've already got some on because I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Thank you, camera. However, I will not talk bad about my camera because I love my camera. I really do. Anyway, that's what I do. And I don't use a curler because I'm afraid of them. That's all. Au revoir again, mon amis.